should be adopt the particular data. Are you getting my point? So machine should be adopt the particular data. So now suppose, for example, again we are saying, suppose I want to create the one machine that can be able to understand the moisture quality. So which kind of the input we are going to give? The soil type, then soil quality, atmosphere. Are you getting my point? So that we are going to give the data. So that data should be machine able to adapt. Are you getting my point? Suppose I want to give the numeric data. I want machine should be machine want a numeric data, and if you are giving the text data, that will be validable. No. So what happen, as a AI ML trainer, we need to convert, or we can say we need to typecast that data into the particular format. That's we call the adapt. We know. So human also, we have a sense. है ना, human able to reason the things, human also act onto the particular situation, and human also able to adapt the things, है ना. So if any agent doing this kind of the activity, what we call, that we call the intelligent, है ना. Now we are creating that kind of the agent. That's why we are calling the artificial intelligence. What we are calling? Artificial intelligence. Now here is some example. What happened? Just see this one, both example. First one is the one human side. Second one is the one, what we can say, model, artificial model. That is the voice detection that work on the NLP. So what is the difference between the human intelligence and artificial intelligence? So what happened? We make the machine that can be think and be learn like a human brain. Human brain. So for that, what happened? We create the algorithms. Are you getting my point? Algorithm means it is the only set of the instruction, and machine only follow that particular instruction and giving the particular output. Am I correct? But what is the human intelligence? That is the natural. So he can able to act the think, learn, and the act. But in the machine, they have this kind of the sense. No. What happens? Just we are creating the one particular set of the algorithm, and we are giving to that particular model. Are you getting my point? So if to the Siri, I am saying it just predict the soil quality. Is able to predict? No. Because what happened? We give the set of instruction what? Just of the NLP to just convert the, encode the voice and then decode the voice. What we are giving? We are giving the this kind of the things to the Siri particularly. Am I correct? Suppose I am saying to the Siri, just sense the light intensity. Siri is able to do this thing? No, because why? In the Siri, we just give the particular algorithm to encode and decode the voice. Suppose I want to create this kind of the AI, what happens? We need to give the algorithm. The algorithm can able to check the intensity, and the algorithm can able to give the reply of that particular intensity. Am I correct? So that is the scenario between the human brain and the what? Artificial brain. I hope anyone heard about Alan Turing? Anyone heard about Alan Turing? Alan Turing is the father of the machine learning, not AI. Okay, for the AI there is a different name. Okay, so now what happened? Alan Turing is nothing. He is the father of the machine learning. So he first time he statement the thing. He told that machine are also able to learn like a human brain. Are you getting my point? So during the World War, he created the one machine. Using what happened? They are able to do the encode and the decode the particular message. Are you getting my point? So now then he only statement the things ki machine can also able to learn like a human brain. Are you getting my point? But for that we need to give the some state of the instruction. So that's why Alan Turing we call the father of the machine learning. Okay. So now here is the one video. Just I am going to play this one video. We have voice.
The idea of artificial intelligence can be traced back to the work Alan Turing carried out in the Second World War. Alan Turing is widely regarded as an highly skilled role. He goes on to say that it's a very difficult question to answer because it's very tricky to find thinking or even how to measure.
You haven't getting the voice?
So instead of
Okay, I will explain more.
that question, can machines think? He chose to replace the question with something he called artificial intelligence can be traced back to the work Alan Turing carried out in the Second World War. Alan Turing is widely regarded as a highly skilled role pioneer of developing computer science and artificial intelligence. During the Second World War, Turing and colleagues created automated machines with great computer code.
So now what happened during the World War II? They created one machine, so that machine can able to break the secret code of the different enemies.
Known as the bomb. This machine could find solutions to code-breaking problems in minutes. Half of it was confused with complete.
See what happened? They make the one machine, so that can able to break the what we can say secret code within the minute. So that if I am taking the human brain, it will be take the 7 to 8 days for break that particular code. But with the help of the machine, what happened? They are able to break the code within the minute.
The bomb was the moment when it became possible to speculate on the limits of what machines could do. During work on the bomb, influenced his thinking on the possibilities that computing may have in the future. In 1947, during a public lecture, Turing gave what is thought to be the first mention of computer intelligence, saying, "What we want is a machine that can learn from experience." In 1950, Turing wrote a paper.
This is the very famous kind of the paper into the machine learning approach. So only see in this first one paper 1950 he said he computed machinery and the intelligence. So in that he said see can machine thinks means machine can also able to think like a human brain. So he is the person who explained that thing first time to the world.
This paper that the Turing test to run. Turing begins by speculating with the question, can machines think? But again goes on to say that's a very difficult question to answer, because it's very tricky to find thinking, or even how to measure it. So instead of attempting to answer that question, can machines think? He chose to replace the question with something he called the imitation game, where it was asked if the machine could convincingly imitate a human. This game eventually evolved into what we now think of as the Turing test. Eventually evolved into what we now think of as the Turing test.
So now they try to create the one test. So that's basically they call the Turing test. So what is the Turing test? Basically at a one side they will place the human intelligence, and the second on a second hand they will place the what artificial brain. And then what will be happen? Suppose I am asking the some questions to the human brain, and the on the left hand side suppose we take the one machine brain, and the right hand side suppose we take the human brain. So what will be the possible outcomes? So human brain, what happened? He is trying to give the answer with the help of the sense, or we can say intelligence. But machine what happened? He will give the answer only if the machines have that particular answer. Otherwise what will happen? What will happen? Machine will delay to give the answer. Am I correct? So means what we can able to say this one, ki machine only give the instruction and they give the output if they have some kind of the existing data backup. Am I correct? But human, what happened? Human brain, he can able to apply the sense of humor, and he will give the answer for the any kind of the question. That may be right or that may be wrong. But machine, what happened? Machine is only give the accurate answer. What is the difference between the correct and the accurate? Anyone? Correct means, someone I am saying, which is the capital of India? What do you say? Delhi. Am I correct? Suppose for the machine I am asking the same answer. What is the capital of India? Suppose he said Hyderabad. What will happen? This is the wrong. But what happened? Already we give the data as a, suppose we know you will give the data set to the machine, and the data set we say ki India, capital of India is the Hyderabad. So what happened? Machine is giving the accurate answer. So what is the accuracy means? On the given data, if we are giving the answer, that we can measure into the accuracy. What is the correction? Correct means it depend on the fact. Am I correct? The fact is India is Delhi is the capital of India. This is the fact. But what is the accuracy? Ki in the machine already we put the data for the India, Hyderabad is the capital. That's why he is giving the accurate answer. Are you getting my point? So means machine will give the answer only on the given data set. He is not able to apply the sense. Are you getting my point? Only is able to give the output. It's totally depend on the what data. So that's why in the machine learning we did not measure the output in the form of the correction. We measure in the form of the accuracy. Are you getting my point? Maybe we'll get the 50% accuracy. Maybe we'll get the 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, 99% or 100%. Are you getting my point? So we can't say that we are getting the output accuracy 60%. This is the wrong. So what happens? Always we need to improve the accuracy of the particular model. Got it? So that is the difference between the accuracy and the correct. Now category of the AI. So now what happened? First one, we will divide the AI into the three categories. Narrow AI, general AI, and then super AI. So now self-driving cars, speech recognition, and then image recognition. So now first one, what? Narrow AI. Narrow AI means if we create the model that is going to perform the only one dedicated task. For example, Siri. For example, camera. Are you getting my point? For example, object detection, fingerprint scanner. Are you getting my point? That we call the what? Narrow AI. Why we call the narrow AI? Why we call the narrow AI? Because it is performing only one single task, or we can say dedicated one task. Are you getting my point? So that's we call the narrow AI. So we are surrounded with the narrow AI. Most of the example is the narrow AI. Then what we have? General AI. General AI means it is designed to perform the task like a human. For example, self-driving car. For example, robot. For example, production machinery. So means what happened? They are doing the more than one task. Are you getting my point? So this kind of the AI, what we call general AI. And then third one is the super AI, intelligence than the human. Still, we don't have that kind of the AI. Maybe in the future we will get. But today, what happened? We have a narrow AI and what we have? General AI. Are you getting my point? Still, we did not get any kind of the AI who can able to, we can able to ask them as the super AI. Are you getting my point? So everyone available to Chitti the robot? है ना? So first one, Dr. Vasikaran create the one robot. Am I correct? So that is the general AI. Getting my point? Then I think I am not aware about the name of the villain. So he insert the red chip. I have everyone watched this movie. So what happened? After the insert the red chip, he get the some kind of the sense. Are you getting my point? So I think there is the one incident जहाँ पे delivery होता है. The robot create the delivery. Now what happened? Aishwarya, when he discusses with Aishwarya, he will get the some kind of the sense. Are you getting my point? So now he just superpass the human intelligence. So we can say that kind of the robot or machine, we can say the super AI. But still, we have any super AI? No. So what happens? Suppose any AI is performing the single task, what we call narrow AI. And what is the general AI? If he is performing the more than one task, that we call the what? General AI.